know about you, but I still have a ton of questions around the disappearance and unaliving of Rebecca Beamer. I covered this a little bit when this first happened, and then I feel like it kind of fizzled and people were like, okay, move on. And I'm like, hold on, I'm still catching up here because I don't get it. And I know her family doesn't either. Rebecca Beamer disappeared on March 1st, 2024. And this took place in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. 35-year-old Rebecca Hicks Beamer was last seen by her boyfriend the night that she disappeared. Allegedly, the pair decided to go together to the Saskatchewan riverfront on February 29th. According to the man, him and Rebecca decided to go down to the river to do illegal activities. He said they were laying together by the river at about 11:43 when Rebecca just rolled into the river. Rolled in. Now, he says that he took about 30 minutes to scream for her and try to find her because she just never came back up, and then he left. He was next seen crying, walking down the road, and police stopped him, and eventually this story all came out. This was all about 12:45, and some video footage came out of the video camera on the cop that showed this man being very, very upset that Rebecca Beamer was missing. To me and to her family, some things just aren't adding up. He said that him and Rebecca were heading to rehab the next morning. On April 9th, Rebecca was recovered from the river and she was unalived. Her body, unfortunately, had traveled 60 miles down the river into Maryland. Now, like I said, this story just kind of fizzled out, so there's not a lot of information. I could not find the autopsy or anything about her cause of, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not sure what exactly was in that, but even if it was just drowning, I still think this man should have been questioned a lot more than he was. Let's just get some answers here, because saying that she rolled into the river doesn't give a lot of information. Like, was this an accident and then she rolled, or you pushed her into the river? How did this all happen? I understand that she may or may not have been doing activities. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is what happened in all of this. I feel like there's a lot of holes and a lot of things we're missing, because I don't understand how she just rolled into the river and then just didn't come back up, and then everything's fine. Just, okay, it was an accident, move on. Excuse me? Rebecca left behind a 10-year-old girl and a very close family, and she had a lot of things going for her. And yes, she may have had struggles. We all do, but that doesn't make her any less important than anybody else. Now, I know some people have alleged a cover-up, a police cover-up, a town cover-up, because I feel like I've heard some things from family members that this town and some of the people in this town are a little bit on the racist side. I'm just gonna say it, racist side. So I don't know what is going on with that. Hopefully we do have a good police force that maybe we can just get some answers. Like, maybe just put some answers out there, or give the family answers at least. I do feel like any way you slice this, the media failed her. I know that there was a big boom of like TikTok and YouTubers and news coverage for a little while, and then everyone just gave up. And I feel like this happens a lot of times with people of color. They will report on it and then just give up because they're like, okay, well, the police are handling it. Obviously not. I don't know. It just gets me fired up because I hear stories from these families that are like, please get attention out for people, especially people of color, and they don't. It is very hard to get people to pay attention, and that is just blatant racism. I don't know what happened to Rebecca. I have no idea, but I do know that she has a loving family who now has to deal with her loss, let alone not knowing exactly what happened. So I really hope that they get answers soon. And if you could just spread the word on her case, maybe that'll drum up some interest and get some answers.